just excited. Chance for us to get out of this little rut that we've been in, and there's no better team to do it against, so we're excited for this one.
Cole, Midfielder just told us if you score on Saturday, you'll have the most goals against RSL for a Rapids player. What would that mean to you if you're able to pull that off?
It would just mean a lot for this game, especially if I'm able to score and we're able to win. I think that's most important. I don't tend to think about those records too much. Emilio will tell me them after, and it's a good story and stuff like that. But I just want to win the game. So if that means scoring a goal and helping the team, I'll be very excited for that.
Cole, go ahead.
You're often both the face of this team and the face of this community in this team. Can you speak on what the matchup with Utah really means to you historically, growing up with it and now playing for it?
Yeah, it's meant a lot to me to, be able to get a sense of the feelings that this community has towards Salt Lake. And growing up, to be honest, you didn't feel it as much. Like I've told people before, in the academy, we didn't play Salt Lake ever in my career, so I never knew exactly what it felt like to be in this rivalry. But the second you step into the first team setup, for me, it's one of the best in MLS. I think it's one of the true rivalries that means something, not one that they just create and say is a rivalry. And there's a different feeling every single time you step on the field. So I think we know how important it is to this community, the fans, the club in general, and that's why we want to go out and do well in this first leg of the Rocky Mountain Cup. But also, we know it's just another regular season game that we need to get back to where we want to go, and that's winning at home. So it's a very important game, and we're very excited for it.
By this time last year, you had played Salt Lake, I think, 3 times already. So what's the difference? Is it harder to not play them until May, or is it maybe tougher? What's the difference between that last year and this year?
I think we knew a little bit more about their style before going into the home game. That's probably the only difference. Playing them twice in their place wasn't easy, but I think I like the 2-game setup a little bit better. It sets up like a normal aggregate tie where you got home and away, and you don't have to worry about going there twice. So I think it will be good for us. We've had a lot of games now, and so have they. So I think both of us will be maybe in a little bit better spot and a little bit more like ourselves than we were when we played them so early on last year.
The first team isn't the only one hoping to retain the cup. The unified team is as well. They're going to be kicking off post-game on Saturday night. What does that initiative just mean to you, to this club, and how have you seen that grown in your time here?
I've loved it since I've stepped in. I was lucky enough that CK asked me to do it, and it's big for them. It's a big game for them, big night for them. I love the initiative that we're trying to get as many people out there for both games as possible, because they deserve a big crowd too. It's an important moment for them, and they've done well the last 2 years to win the cup, and we hope they can do it again, because this is their one-off game to do it. So we're lucky that they're at home, and we're all going to be supporting them after the game as well. So we're hoping that everybody else that comes to ours stays for theirs as well, because it's just as important.
You're on the Commerce City Radio podcast this week. One of the things you mentioned about helping to solve the problem with maybe conceding late in halves is getting out early. Especially when you play a player like Diego Luna, how important is it to get a good start and not let them get into the game before you can start to get your feet in?
Yeah, I would love it. I think all of us as playmakers, we love to get involved in games early, and so I think Diego's going to have the same ideas in Salt Lake to get him the ball early and often, and I think we haven't done that often enough, to be honest. I mean, me and Georgie probably went 20 minutes the other night without touching the ball versus San Diego, which I don't think your playmakers should be doing. So we need to definitely get off to better starts than we have, because we haven't been getting off to good starts. But I'm sure they're going to want to do the same with Diego, and it's up to us to limit him, because he's a very good player, and I think he's definitely taken a big step this last year and a half to be one of the true, 10s and playmakers in this league that's producing.
Is one of your big competitors of being on a national team, does it kind of get you up more for this match to kind of outshine him to maybe get a better good look for getting on the team?
Yeah, a little bit. I guess we're similar sorts of positions. I think my natural position of being an 8 a bit deeper, I could definitely play underneath Diego in a national team setup, but I haven't got to play that much this year. So wherever I'm at on the pitch, I'll try to do my best for the team and try to score goals, and ultimately it's the most important thing is winning the game for the team. So if that means outshining him to win the game, absolutely. But I know it'll be a tough test, and this is normally where the best players step up.
Do you have any extra preparation coming into this game now, being a Rocky Mountain Cup older brother?
Maybe educate Sam a little bit on it. I don't think he's been a part of it. Maybe he played a little bit more at youth level than I did against them, but I think he'll get a sense for it once you get in the game, and I hope he gets in the game. I think he deserves it. He's a guy that if we need a goal late, he can definitely help us create something. So probably just educate him a bit, but he knows what he's doing. So just hopefully he gets out there tomorrow.